It's 8:18 in the morning. Needed to drop off. Barely, and his nose was running. Look, there's a crow. This is what I feel like after drop off. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I remember what it was like growing up in Mexico and everybody's fucking judging you for how you look. Oh, maybe I am tired of the fact that appearance matters so fucking much to everybody. Maybe I am tired. Maybe I am tired of the fact that I'm the problem for not being able to make it to a certain place at a certain fucking time. Maybe I'm tired because the court says that my child's father is perfectly fine. Maybe all of this frustration comes from the fact that I was not able to defend myself because I didn't know I had to. And every time that I need to talk about it, I get like this, so I stop talking about it. I just try to move on with my life. Why am I like this? Because I got court paperwork yesterday. 50-50 custody, 50-50 legal custody. What's my problem with that? For the last 6 years, it's been a fucking uphill battle talking to a fucking wall about raising my child. Somebody who thinks that it's weird for me to want to know why my child spent 24 hours away from his father on the one fucking date that he had him in February, and I don't want to talk about this. I don't. I'm tired of it. I am so tired of it. I want to move on. But this morning, I spent the better half of my morning trying to avoid the thoughts. Because they don't want to be avoided anymore. I am tired of avoiding them. And see, I didn't. I went to therapy. I actually had 5 sessions with one doctor where I wrote down the rape over and over again over 3 months because I couldn't even go to therapy every week because I had to accommodate this in my schedule. Because this is how I get every time that I think about my ex because he raped me and then has laughed in my face every day since. And the court says that it's okay for him to be a father because I didn't press charges. But I didn't press charges because a friend that lives in the same town that I do, she was sleeping in her apartment and she has friends that she gave access to her apartment to, and she has a camera. And this camera recorded her sleeping and her friend getting off to that. And what the cops did was get aroused. And I understand your body taking over. What I don't understand is why that is a situation in which you feel as though your body should be able to take over. And I sit here and I talk to myself because I feel crazy. I feel crazy for believing that someone who would lie to my face and rape me and has lied to me and has refused communication for the last 6 years and whom I have physically witnessed gaslighting my son in front of me. Post many years of therapy and learning about the behaviors and why it is that my brain decided to rewire itself. And so I'm late to drop off, and I'm running there, and I am pulling my son and barely getting there because today I wanted to make sure that he had breakfast, because yesterday he didn't have breakfast because he didn't want to wake up. I don't know what to do outside of using my physical body to wake him up, and I don't want to use my physical body because that has been done to me. I don't want to use my physical body as a means to correct him, because then I am teaching him that whoever is bigger gets the say. And that is not a lesson that I want to teach him, because I don't want him to go out into the world like many of his classmates, which, by the way, is the reason that I wanted to homeschool him. But after I used the word homeschooling in court, suddenly she heard everything she needed to hear. Her words. Oh, I heard everything I needed to hear. Interesting how the paperwork mentions homeschooling, but it doesn't mention the 3 nights in a row that my son wet the bed after that one night in February. But none of this is on a court app. And so it's my word against his, and because he's a military member, his word stands. To the court, to my rapist, to any and every fucking one who has stood by him. Call me crazy. I'm having a crash out because I was late to drop off.